Hey everyone, big Sunday update coming at you way early, no sun out yet, so the lighting is what the lighting is. We're, hunkered down 47 floors below my house in the bunker room here, getting ready for Sunday March Madness, top play madness on Sunday as well, both in college basketball and NASCAR at Atlanta at the Super Speedway. And since we've hit three in a row with totals plays in March Madness for you, I'm going to give you another free play total as well today. And we'll talk about the Marquette Michigan State game over at the website very quickly. Don't forget about the NIT and the CBI tournament. As a matter of fact, in the CBI today, we have a 7-unit top pick. My small conference guru, Tim Fines, has singled out a game. We all know about his prowess in these small conference games and these small conference top picks the entire season. Here we go. We also got one in the NIT, and I have one in the NCAA tournament, which will be the K-State Kentucky game. Other than that, I'm leaving the tournament alone. 2-2 yesterday, not happy. 2-2 on Friday, not happy. 3-1 on Thursday, and swept them on Tuesday, Wednesday in the early prelims in NIT and playing games. But wishy-washy. So with 3-0 day-to-day will get us going. And in NASCAR, dating back to last year, 7-3 with top picks. Just singled out one head-to-head matchup today. Total mismatch and a cheap line in NASCAR. Don't like watching NASCAR making fast left-hand turns around a super speedway in Atlanta? Who cares? You like money? Doc Sports, free $60, link in the description below. You never been a member? We'll park $60 in your account. You can use it anywhere on the website. Also today, 3-unit NBA player prop, 4-unit NHL totals play, red hot run in NHL. And a 4-unit PGA final round Valspar head-to-head pick as well. Cased yesterday. Cased our last 3 cards in PGA for plus 1,100. Again, don't like golf? Who cares? Like money? Come on. All right, let's get to today's games here. I will not be watching all the games today. Today, I'm going to take a 3-hour break from watching college basketball. And I'm going to go see my beloved Kansas City Royals play the Arizona Diamondbacks here at Aviator Park, right next door to Red Rock here in Las Vegas. A little Major League Baseball spring training game up here in Las Vegas. I'm going to check out my Red Hot Royals, who have looked great in preseason. You know, baseball's right around the corner. We've been keeping our eye on the prize, big time. In baseball, looking at some of these scores, and I can't see his pitching rotation is going to stink this year, but right now they're just knocking the ball out, knocking this cover off the ball. We'll see what they do against the D-backs today. All right, let's get to a couple games. Marquette, Michigan. There are a ton of people that I know, sharps, that love Marquette here. Obviously, all the guys on television, which I try not to pay attention to, I think every one of them had Marquette in the Final Four, and they're a Final Four team if they want to be. I think they're pesky enough up top to really give Michigan's guards some problems. But if I'm going to give out a lean on this, I'm going to get chalky. I don't like the 2.5. I like the money line, minus 145, minus 150. Small lean. This is not something you're putting in a 5-teamer. It's not something you're betting a nickel or a dime on. It's a small lean, money line Marquette. Tonight, Fairleigh-Dickinson. How are you going to respond after knocking off the number 1 seed Purdue? Game of your life. Florida Atlantic's for real. Now, they got lucky. Real lucky against Memphis. Memphis has some coaching fails late in that game. And the ball just didn't bounce their way at the right time in that game. Memphis should have won that game. But bear in mind, Memphis was a better team in that game. They had better athletes. But they just, FAU hangs around. They play really good defense. Matter of fact, let's talk about their defense. The total in this thing opened up at 149.5, dropped down to 147.5, and I like the under. I don't see Fairleigh-Dickinson scoring more than 62 or 63 points in this game. And a matter of fact, I wrote down some numbers here. 6 out of the last 7 games that FAU has played in have went under this total. In those 7 games, they allowed 62 points per game. Now, their last 4 also went under this total, and they average allowing only 59 points a game. And I don't know how a school like Fairleigh-Dickinson comes down in 48 hours after such a historic win and has it all together and everything wired tight. Not at least out of the gate. I think this thing comfortably goes under the 147.5 tonight in this game. One of these guys is going to the Sweet 16. Probably going to be FAU. They're laying a huge number, which I'm not interested in laying a huge number right now in round 2. Really not. But at the end of the day, big seeds are falling. Kansas goes down. Bad advice there. They need to build self in that game yesterday, by the way. At the end of the game, the coaching was terrible for Kansas. I mean, I commented on that on Twitter, and somebody came back, well, yeah, Bill Self has lost to a 14 seed and a 10 seed. And basic coaching 101 was lacking in the final minute and a half of that game for Kansas, and it cost them. Credit to Arkansas. They beat them. Took advantage of it. Where Kansas failed, Arkansas took advantage of it. They're a good team. They got athletes everywhere. They got a couple NBA guys on there. So, yeah, don't count them out either. But, laying around big points right now, is anybody? I mean, I'm not going to lay this many points with FAU, but I think it comfortably goes under. And if they're going to cover that number, they're going to play defense like they've been playing defense, which is going to put this under the number comfortably, in my opinion. Doc Sports, big Sunday. Get after it. Make some money. Top picks all over the place. This CBI game, 7 units. Come on. Let's get it done. Go big or go home.